Hi, this is Liz Hitchens with Triathlete.com, and we're here at the 2012 ITU World Triathlon Series race in San Diego. Now, Jonathan Brownlee easily took the win, but really the big story was Manny Huerta and Hunter Kemper qualifying for the U.S. Olympic team. So Aaron Hirsch from Triathlete joins me now. So let's start out by talking about the swim and how that played out.
There wasn't too much separation in the swim. There was a little bit of a gap about a quarter of the way down from the lead, but once they were in T1, the gap was pretty small.
Okay, so now going on to the bike, there was a little bit of a gap of the lead group that started from the beginning. Can you talk me through that?
Yeah, once again, there was a little bit of a breakaway with 8 people just like yesterday, but nobody other than Matt Sherbat and John Brownlee were really willing to work. So the second group that was about a half a minute down at the biggest gap quickly brought them back in.
So now going on to the run, it was a huge group going out there. How does that play into the tactics going into a 10K run?
Well, at the beginning of the run, the fastest guys just absolutely ripped out of transition. Someone said that they made it to a quarter mile in 68 seconds, which is 4:32 mile pace, which is pretty incredible. So right from the gun, everybody was really forced to react.
Okay, so Jonathan Brownlee led off the front and he pretty much stayed there the whole run. But talk me through what the Americans were going through behind him.
Yeah, the course was narrow, so once Brownlee pushed the pace like that, everybody was kind of forced out into a long line. So the gap actually opened up within the first half mile, and nobody was up towards the front. Jared Shoemaker was a little bit off the gap, and Huerta and Hunter Kemper were towards the front, but not quite there.
Okay, so we come down the finish. Hunter Kemper finishes 5th, and we saw Manny Huerta cross the finish line, and he wasn't even sure where he was, and he needed that top 9 finish. Can you tell me about the emotion you saw on his face when he crossed the line?
Yeah, Huerta had the lead on Hunter about 2/3 of the way through the run, but then Hunter caught him, and when Huerta finished, he said that he didn't know where he was, what place he was. He was counting heads because he had to hit that 9th place in order to qualify for the Olympics as well, and once he did that, he was just overwhelmed.
Okay, so I could say easily that probably Jared Shoemaker and Matt Sherbat were the favorites to take those 2 Olympic spots, but instead we had 2 kind of surprises here.
Yeah, those were the 2 guys that did the hard work earning the qualification spots for the U.S., so to not have those guys actually use the ones that they earned is a little bit of a tough break for them, and the emotion on their face was obvious after the race. They were having a tough time with it, but at the same time, Huerta and Kemper were just over the moon.
All right, so Hunter Kemper will go to his 4th Olympic Games, and Manny Huerta will go to his 1st Olympic Games. That's all from San Diego. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.